I did the papaya because if you see their talk, they talk.
I not there for those one. They don't be Benin, they be Igbo. That historical state, this historical this that. No. I not give a further fucker.
If you
What
see
can we
what
call
they
history?
talk, you go tire.
They are not from Benin, they are Igbo people. If you know say you not be Igbo, why they call you Obi of Agbo? Obi of Ise. Who the answer Obi? Who the answer Obi? Una the form we say na the historian. Oh, historian, who's the believe with the answer Obi? Obi no gay or any J? We think concern Obi concern no gay. When they talk truth, when I forgot those history sometimes, when they talk truth, ha, that's what they call Emeka. They call for Obi to fear abomination, halu. People they call Emeka, they call them, they call the thing they be Edo. People they call Chigoze, they call them they be Edo. Chinebiri, Edo person. How? How come? Eh? See all the music, the Igbo music. Those everybody, how they call Edo people. I mean, when I go check on the history well, I'm going to do what they do for you. Oh, me, I'm not there for history matter. Eh. I don't do for history matter. Oh. Me, I don't put their den of Agbo for gasket.
Sometimes ago, I said in my video that time will come, the son of the soil will start telling you for the truth. The video you watch, they are on live TikTok as usual. But the son of the soil say, we cannot continue deceiving ourselves. These people are Igbo people. This one's hit me. Oh. It's unfortunate. They themselves even know. It's tiring. You can't continue going back and forth. Today, some of us are saying that we're Igbo. Today, some of us say we are not Igbo. You know? But they know, they can see. There's an evidence on the ground. We know that some of them are deliberately dragging it because they feel like those history are fallacy, those history are not true, those history are lies. There are certain things you will look into the history, you find out that these things are lies. It's not possible. And I know 90% of the time why many of you believe this lies because you still believe the lies about the spiritual, the ability to, you know, those kind Bible story where they tell you that the man picks a jaw of an animal and kill thousands of people. Samson carry the gate of a city. No, these things are not friction. These are human beings. You know, those giants was no. When you look at the history of man scientifically, you find out that those things are fallacy. They are myths. Just like the story of Mami Water, they are myths. They are not real. They are not. The simplest thing that spiritual things supposed to be doing for us in this 21st century, they are not doing. So that will make you know that, you know, when we say this, some people say, nah, they don't spoil juju. That, well, who spoil and how can the spiritual people be spoiled by merry people doing things? It's not possible because the juju no day before. Now you just believe lies. There is none. Today, children are still in the bush, 40 days plus, going to 50 days. Nobody with audacia has gone to bush to release them. They say about Benin, they cause people for Benin, they do all those things. Is it working? No. People, cause boss are still killing each other. If government did not do anything, the politicians are still messing up, putting all of us in poverty. What has the spiritual power done to solve it? Economy is going backward. Kidnapping is increasing. Those who claim they have power to disappear cannot go. So if you look back to all those ancient Benin get power, they know say Benin they do juju. Those things are fallacies. And if they show you the secret behind what they were doing those days, you say, yeah, okay, now so they do them. Yes. Today we have to use sense to think, reason things out of the box. It's not possible. You know, so if you're able to understand that these things they told you are not true, just like people saying Nigeria play ball with India, they win us 100. I've said it time and time about that is the biggest lamba that we believe. In the history, Nigeria has never had any match contest with India. First. Two is, how do you play match 90 minutes and you score 100 goals? Are they scoring goal every 30 seconds? Didn't they celebrate the goal? If they score, don't they pass? All those micro minutes will take away 1 to 2 minutes. Today we dey see am when they celebrate goal. Immediately they scored. Even the Nigeria where they play, immediately go center within microseconds pass the score again. It's not possible. Nigeria itself would do it. Not even now that the FIFA has put a rule. So if you think you know that those things are lie, you cannot use 90 minutes to score 100 goals. So it means that those things are lie. Nigeria official has never played 5-a-side within the talkless of 11-11. But people believe those lamba because you believe there's one spiritual power that Indian people have. They play ball, they do this. Till today, India cannot use it to even qualify for World Cup, talkless of going to play. You be saying India was banned. India is not the only country that is not playing football. The other countries of the world, I have never seen them in football matches. Do you get? So these things are pure lies. Thank God for these guys that are online trying to acknowledge that we are Ndigbo. Thank God. Once you're able to see, you reason out of the box, you understand. No time they have called any of our kings Inoge. No time they have called any of our kings Oba. You understand? All of them have been Obi according to this guy. Look at this picture. This is Ikenga image of the Ika community. And in the entire world, the Igbos are the one who practice Ikenga. There's Ikenga festival in Okwani. Ikenga, Ike, Nkenga. Nga is iron. Ijenga, put you between the bar. Put you between iron, Nga. Ngiga, that thing when they take the pull fish, those iron. So, Nga, anything Nga is the Ikenga. You see, Ika people hold this deity which does not exist in the Benin. So any Ika man, the only problem that now way we don't catch you red-handed, that you have no affinity, you have no connection, you have no ancestral root with the Benins. The next thing you say that we are not Igbo, Ika is Ika. No! You cannot change it. You not be saying similarity. You are not similar, you are the same. I've teach you this in over and over. The difference between similarity and difference. You are the same. That is why you have Ikenga. That's why you have Ofo. Ofo Kidideje Elwaji. Ojo Ghana. Ofo is the symbol of authority of every Igbo community. Every. It does not exist in Benin. So you cannot be using Ofo in every community in Ika, and the same thing applies to the Southeast, and you are telling me you are not Igbo. That is even the symbol of authority and spiritual deity that you believe on. Kaije kweyi, kaije nwoyi. What can Ndigbo say queer? That swear is nwoyi. Ndigbo ya say kweyi. The same thing. That yi, because everybody know that yi is a curse, is a powerful thing to do. It's everywhere in Igbo. And the Ofo for kweyi or kweyi or buamadonu. So you can't be doing all these things and be claiming you are different. You are the same. Your dialect is what changes it. That is the uniqueness of you. That you are a car. That is why you are unique in Igbo land. That's why people respect you. I love a car language. The way they talk. Just the same people say, I love Ngwa tongue. Their Ngwa language. But you are the same because you do all these things. You break kola nut. Ojiki unawa. Ojiki unawa. Unawaji. Yes, you might say other people they do yam festival, but we know today that every other people that are doing festival of yam adopted it from Ndigbo. Just like there are masquerade in abroad. Mani timon ama kandi Ndigbo ne timon. That's how they timon, but that's how they masquerade. But it's not their culture. They plant yam, but they are not. It's just like people they eat cola, not they eat cola, but to use cola as a symbol of authority when people gather. It is what they know. So all this culture makes us the same. In Azwafia, Ekeolia, Fonko, in the calendars of the world, only the Igbos has it 4 days to be a week, and you are practicing it. Any other person who is practicing is adopted. I know they will say Benin people are doing it, but like I said, now we get to do land. That is why most of the things we live in Idu land is what they are using. The other neighbor is we. Ndị be anyị na-akpụ ụzụ nọ n'Idu land before the coming of Oromaya are the one who molded the other neighbor for them. Ndị be anyị na-akpụ ụzụ, ndị Ọka, Igbo bụ Ọka in Benin. Ebe a na-akpụ ụzụ. This thing is what we have sat down, think about it, ask questions, and we'll get the answer. I know that some of them will not be bold to say it because they need pride in supremacy ideology. But you see, everybody want to point finger to Ndigbo, that Igbo people are the one who, no, Benin are the one who has this supremacy ideology. Even when they know it's the truth, they will not be telling you, do you know the Oba Benin this? No, we know that. They pride in it. Because in the entire Igbo, no single king can come and say, I am the king of Ndigbo. Igbo is too big to have one single king. But because that small place, that's why you have one single king. And they exalt it above every other thing. We understand it's a good thing. But don't come and use it and rub it and not be, when after you have finished that supremacy, you will not be rubbing it on the Ndigbo. See, but no. That place belongs to Ndigbo. We, the Anyomans, own that land they do. We left it for because of the conflict and come to where we settle today. And the fact that we left it with all these things and they still retain some of the things we practice there does not mean they own us. They don't. Ndigbo Kanyebo. I'm out of here, John.